Alka.
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! What's that about? Maybe that journal he dropped could tell us... more.
The Path of Lies.
Written by... Bjerga? Well, perhaps that's who this fella has it out for. Isn't that interesting?
What is it?
Haven't a clue. Hence the interest. Still, crystals are valuable. Perhaps we'll find a use for it.
Alka.
I don't understand. Daniel used to live here? It's the crater.
It wasn't a crater when I lived here.
What? Like, an explosion? It'd have to be huge.
What you need now?
Say there.
What do those say they're doing here?
Some Vanir turned to dark magic to defend themselves from the Aesir. Consequences.
Got it.
I'm back. Don't mind me. I know you don't want me around.
I did not say that.
You don't need to. The boss sends me out the most often, and I know why. I'm unbearable. That's why you hate me.
You are not my enemy. You are
I
irrelevant.
see.
I don't
It's a teachable
know if that
moment.
was necessarily the
Why
best
should I be
lesson,
so
but
concerned about how others view
what
me
do
when
I
they
know?
Clearly don't care about what I have to say. Thank you, Master Kratos.
I don't know if that was necessarily the best lesson, but what do I know?
That spring. I can hear something inside it. Something angry. And trapped. The dragon's back! And it's angry!
Oh, how flattered.
That I bet. Liz, you scared it off. going back home to its spring. You need any healing? Okay, here, sure. Anyway, we should look around, see if any other wisps have gotten loose. Another hungry wisp. Poor gazelle. What's that? You're welcome. He was nice. Look, the wisps are locked in the spring. Something must be keeping them in there, right?
Why trap the wisps?
I can hear them yelling. They say they want to be whole. I guess these springs are a way of keeping them separate. Look, another wisp. Eating that wildebeest. No, it was scared and in pain.
Not anymore.
Aye. Better that it had some relief in its final moments.
That's all the wisps contained. Should we check out that weird plate again? Great. The runes are all lit, the wisps are back in their springs, and the plate's keeping them imprisoned. We did it.
About that.
Look at the bar! We've got to take it down, Father!
The springs, brother! Destroy them!
The spring! Now's our chance! Out them! Watch your right!
Above you! Watch out! On your left!
He's standing! Help up! Well, that's the wisp taken care of. But I don't understand how they escaped and formed that thing.
Chains only hold for so long. Eventually, those who wear them will break free, one way or another.
You can say that again, brother.
Throw your axe at the glowing thing!
We carry some writing. Grab it, would you? Seems the travelers were told that by exploring the 9 realms and beyond, they'd find a way into paradise.
Told by whom?
Someone calling themselves the Blind Guest.
Odin.
Sounds like the bastard, doesn't it?
Wait, over here!
Speak.
The day this valley was destroyed, part of me, it lies... Perhaps if this brooch was...
What do you remember of the...
everything this brooch, please, then I can...
Your remain?
I tried...
This Spectre may be able to tell us what happened in this valley, brother.
The Leviathan froze that lightning. I think Mother was, you know, here?
It means nothing. We do not know that Faye was here.
True, but that frozen bolt tells an unfinished story. If we want to know what really happened here, we need to know what that spirit remembers.
Then we go.
Whoa, look out! Matue, where'd she go?
She will be back.
Huntresses claim to worship Skadi, but they kill just to kill. She would have never wanted that.
No. There's purpose here, even if we do not see it. We have brought you what you asked.
Thank you. Now I can ask her to spend eternity with me.
Tell us what you know of that day.
I remember walking into...
At Vanaheim? Do you know why he was there?
There were whispers that he was looking for a... I didn't want any trouble, so I got out. That's the last I saw of him. But...
I wonder if Thor was meeting someone at the mead hall.
Whoa. Do you think Thor was meeting Mom there?
Faye never drank with me, and she would not have with him.
Sometimes we never really know the ones we love, brother. Anything interesting, brother? She's back for more.
Is this a game tour? Again?
A tactical retreat. Wise.
I think I know who this huntress is, brother. The Aesir called her the Untamed Fury.
Why'd they call her that?
Vanir refugees, families, hid in this jungle to escape the Aesir. Ain't here you are certain, but it was the Untamed Fury who found them, picking them off night after night, until they were all dead.
They chose the wrong jungle, and her retreat is strategic.
By gods, what was that?
Tremors. From the earth. Or something else.
I never heard of tremors in Vanaheim.
Something is causing this.
Help them! Welcome. Welcome.
Arrows should slow her down.
Sure are a lot to say there out here. Wonder if Freya knows why.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Big man, boss needs your help coaxing this stag back to the World Tree. The boss needs your help, mind you. Not me, I'm doing great. Got a belly full of stag feed, living life, but yeah, talk to him back to the realm between realms when you got a moment.
I wanted to tell you. I read something in Odin's library about what Gjallarhorn is supposed to do. If blown by a god, it sounds through all the realms and harmonizes the space between them. Blow it somewhere like Tyr's temple, And it would be like opening up all the realm travel towers at once.
It's quite a vulnerability. Wonder why he didn't just destroy it.
Some artifacts defy destruction.
Well, we should make Freya aware of this.
Hey, you lot! The boss was looking for a word with you. If you so care.
You're here! Thank goodness!
As you ask.
This one has a strong personality.
Speak.
Good thing. And which is
I am...
what an. But I would ask. They normally, unfortunately, if you have, I would have one of keep eating the feet. Consequence of it being the most.
We have seen these stags.
Great. Once you found it, then one of my and
I will not.
Vigilance asked me if I was too chicken to release them. But I am in fact not chicken-like whatsoever. So as you can see, I had no...
Quiet.
Any luck finding those lean words?
Back to the crater.
There's still a few loose ends to tie up. Björger's still stranded in hostile territory.
Björger's still missing? We better hurry.
And what else? Say their warriors still haunt the crater.
We go.
That's right. We got more food at home. Come on.
I have to say, quite a nice change of pace helping these stags get home. For a moment, I was worried we'd have to kill them.
Yes.
You had a plan to kill it if it had attacked, didn't you?
Yes.
It's that dragon again!
No. A different one.
We're not going anywhere with that dragon around. Watch out! Gotta break that pillar too. Another dragon. We got rid of it for now. But we better hunt it down or it'll be back. Can't cross it.
That's come closer. We are near the source.
I know you see me.
I am listening.
5 hours. I would.
So,
Do you remember?
There.
Another spirit displaced by the Aesir.
Odin must have been really mad when Freya left him to do all this.
Odin was never going to stop. That's why he sent Thor.
Faye, did she challenge Thor? Challenge Odin?
Who knows? But the truth is waiting for us, brother. There must be a way across. Have we looked everywhere?
Alka.
There we are. Another one of those mysterious crystals. Aye, watch my head on these walls, brother.
Am I not always careful with you?
Oh yeah, always the lightest touch.
If something destroyed this tunnel on its way through, it must be big.
No matter the size, every creature has a weakness.
Huh. Quiet all of a sudden. Of course, it's a bloody drake!
We should have anticipated such a beast in this valley.
Well, always expect the unexpected, right?
I just hope this means an end to all this shaking. Maybe by the time we're done in this valley, it won't be such a bad place to settle down.
We should see if there are other dragons to hunt out in the crater. If we're gonna be, you know, healing the realm.
That's some of Kvasir's poetry.
Alka.
Look at that. Fancy a dip, brother? spring. Time of rebirth, renewal.
Oh, I've missed the smell of those flowers. I'm sorry, kid. Just come back already. Halfway there, Biseptimus?
I do not like you.
I get that a lot.
2 down, halfway there.
That? Did the lake just react to us destroying that crystal?
It would appear.
The lands of Vanaheim are certainly more alive than those in other realms. Perhaps it's glad you got rid of that crystal.
Huh. Seems like the pond still wants something. What if you threw a crystal in? Whoa, it worked! Look, it gave us a gift in return. Look, armor. It's like this pawn rewards us for giving up those crystals.
That's handy. Good thing we collected all those crystals in the first place, eh? Another crystal for the pawn. What's that?
A diagram for a sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do with it.
Out. It's gonna blow!
No doubt about it. Just like the frozen lightning bolt in Midgard.
Yet I have never been here. Curious.
As we're sending those ravens back to Niflheim. Wish this one were like the dragons in Midgard. They were nice.
They were also intelligent dwarves who had been transformed into dragons.
Still.
Another painful growth removed from these lands, eh? Got something, brother.
Bet we can get into that Revenant camp now.
I suspect that's the last of Birger's would-be assassins.
Good.
Perhaps we should let him know. Jotunheim. Odin was using the travelers to find a path into Jotunheim.
They failed.
Got him cornered!
Right side, brother!
You're on fire! But you probably already know that. gotta find Birger.
I believe that's the last of them.
And that's the last of them. Spectacular work, I guess. Not that I care. You mean nothing to me. Nothing at all.
That's great, friend.
You're not my friend. Goodbye. I love you.
Good gracious.
Over here.
Many thanks.
No, thank you. You saved us back on the boat. Right, Father?
It was foolish. And appreciated.
There's a mystic gateway nearby, but I have no stone for it.
We do.
I can't believe you survived that fall. How'd you do it?
I rolled. Talk later.
A stag of winter. It looks hungry.
Come on already! Just come back with me. I don't care how hungry you are. Just one stag left. Thanks for saving the realms and all that. I'd have gotten to it myself, and with more style. But thanks.
You're welcome, he means to say. I'm surprised, brother. You think a stag would run in terror at the sight of you? Not exactly a calming presence, are you?
I am always calm.
I have no need for this. Maybe I'll see you back at the camp.
And under different circumstances, one hopes.
Well, with Birger safe, we can get out of here. Or explore some more, if you wanna.
That crystal could use a dip in the pond, don't you think? You've got a few crystals. Why not pay the pool a bit?
Something is wrong with this kill. Dragons do not leave marks like these.
We've seen those marks before in the Valendar mines. Remember? Must be a soul eater around here. I can hear the animals. They're afraid.
Aye. Let's keep a lookout for other kills. Soul eaters hide in plain sight.
Another kill.
It's a sign we're on the right trail.
We're getting close. I remember last time it looked just like a pile of rocks at first. I see an altar up there. If we can reach it, we can change the time of day.
Another.
Burnt flesh. It's close. If one rock moves, I'll be ready.
Stay alert.
Aye, some rocks are not like the others.
Steel yourselves. It is over.
Maybe now life in this valley can flourish again.
I'm sure Ambari would be happy if we built another one at least.
Why? The dwarf who put his soul into a ring.
That's right. He created the Soul Eaters. Whatever happened to the annoying bugger anyway?
I lent him to Savior and he said he lost him.
Uh-huh. Lost him.
More say that.
It's gonna blow! One less Sather camp to worry about.
Anything illuminating? Found something else for the cleansing pond, eh?
Alka! Brother! The wee bastard's about to explode! Oh, these things smell awful.
You there? A word?
What do you want, Spirit?
I was. And Thor, my commander, he's been...
Tell us.
I was... Help me...
Thor was looking for a fight with the Vanir military.
Were the Vanir fighting the Aesir in this valley?
Aye. A battle the Vanir would eventually lose.
But what does the frozen lightning have to do with this conflict?
There's only one way to find out, brother. We keep looking.
Great. Now we can move the sun and moon.
This will be of use.
Jotunheim. Odin was using the travelers to find a path into Jotunheim.
They failed.
Thankfully. But it seems they traipsed across all of creation in the attempt. Still, I suppose that's all of the assassins. Perhaps we should let Björgar know.
I have returned your scroll, Spirit.
And
Your commander.
Don't worry. We're handling...
No.
I was at the mead hall. Thor was there. He had some sort of creature, the likes of which I'd never seen. It had this barrel of mead that seemed to never go empty.
What were they doing?
Getting blind drunk from the looks of it. They were passing drinks around, reveling. Everyone had a tipple too many, but Thor, he was by far the drunkest of anyone there that day.
Mimir, what do you make of this?
Thor has always loved a strong drink with questionable company. But I've never heard any word of his creature companion. This isn't a lot to go on, I'm afraid.
Well, we know one thing. Thor was totally drunk when the valley was destroyed.
There's still much we do not know. And whether your mother was involved remains unclear.
Hold that thought. I think it's about to get violent. Behind you, watch out! Another gift for the pond. We're overdue for a visit to the cleansing pool, aren't we, brother? What a shame. A river once ran through here, bringing life to all manner of flora and fauna.
What became of the river?
Odin had something to do with it, didn't he?
Aye. Dammed it up. Why bother fighting the enemy if you can just get rid of their water source?
Drought. How's that? This place has really seen better days.
Something rather large broke through here.
Stay alert.
Well, shame that's the last of Kvasir's poems.
Why not write your own?
Been a while since I dipped my quill into the ink pot of poetry, but maybe it's time to try again.
Drake tracks.
We're headed the right way. Inasmuch as hurtling headlong into a ravenous beast's maw could be considered the right way. Logan! We can't get through with that bastard trying to bludgeon us!
Then we must get closer.
Dead end. Where to now?
Look, I'll be damned. That was a joke, guys.
Are you certain?
I thought it was funny.
Let's go investigate, shall we? Bloody Odin. We could likely reach the other side of this canyon if there was still water running through it. Incoming!
I wonder, if we open the dam, do you think we'd bring the river back? I wonder what's in there. A lift! I wonder if this will take us to the dam. The thought of the creatures here dying of thirst, it makes me mad.
Harness that. But do not let it control you. Stay alert. Say they are close.
We gotta stop their dark magic. Break the door! These say there. It's like they feel more at ease as they're dying. Kinda creepy.
Another Dreki.
It'll eat its way through everything here. Let's track it down. Focus healing everything! Think using the crank wheel will help?
Wait! I have a story to tell.
What is it?
It is a
What woman?
But... Yes.
I'm afraid.
I know there is more. Please.
I've got a good feeling about this guy. I think he knows something about Mother.
Or not?
Have some faith, brother. Answers could be closer than you think.
Out go!
Go!
Surely that's unjammed the wheel.
The water's moving. Wonder if we can get anywhere new now.
I am ready to drink in the next life.
The water level's up. I think we can go across now.
That's where the Drekkie feed. Let's get ready. Won't be much time for fussing once the fighting starts.
Ready yourselves.
I got you.
Bloody luck. Another one. The dam unblocked. The voracious Drekkie dead. I'd say this jungle is well on its way back to its original glory.
Look, over here. The water's flowing. You got the water flowing.
Only so we might access more of the crater.
Yeah, but with the water flowing, the plants and animals will come back. I think we just healed this place.
It was not my intention.
For goodness sake, brother, just take the win. With the water flowing and new paths open to us, I say we go for a stroll.
We will search, not stroll.
Oh, come off it. You've never enjoyed nature for its own sake? Not just for the treasure you might find?
I mean, treasure's nice too.
You're hopeless. Both of you. Looks like our good deed has already brought back some wildlife, but... Suppose I spoke too soon.
Dragon's perched on that structure.